Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and for those who are just tuning in, my name is Jessica, so welcome to my channel. For today's look, I did the Bratzchallange look, and this is a look that I created. I'm also going to post a picture of the Bratz doll I chose. If you wanted to see how I created this look, just go ahead and keep on watching. Okay, so I already primed my eyelids with the soft ochre paint by MAC. Now I'm going to go ahead and use it through my eyes, also in ColourPop Collection palette. And I'm going to go ahead and use the shade Waltzel. And I'm going to go ahead and use this Morphe M506 brush right above my crease. Now I'm going to go ahead and grab that Morphe M441 brush. It's a fluffy blending brush, so I'm going to go ahead and blend that shade upward. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and use a Soft Glam palette by Anastasiabeverlyhills. And the shade I'm going to use is the shade Burnt Orange. And I'm going to go ahead and use that same Morphe M506 brush. The first shade we applied, I'm going to underneath there. With that same shade, I'm going to go ahead and start trying to, with that same brush, wing it outward. We're going to cut the crease. Just look, so. Slowly. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and use the same brush, and we're going to go ahead and blend those two shades together. Now I'm going to go ahead and use a Jaclyn Hill palette, and from that palette we're going to go ahead and use the shade here. It's this right here. I'm guessing it's Pookie? I'm not sure I'm pronouncing it right. This one here. And I'm going to go ahead and use that same Morphe M506 brush. Apply it in that. A little bit above my crease. I'm going to go ahead and sweep again. Now we're going to go ahead and use the other same brush, that Morphe M441 brush, and we're going to go ahead and blend those shades again together. Now we're going to go ahead and use the Soft Glam palette again from Anastasiabeverlyhills, and we're going to use that shade Rustic. And I'm going to go ahead and use this Morphe M408 brush. I'm going to go ahead and apply it right on my creases. Start making a line. You want to just take your time with this. It doesn't have to be perfect, so we are gonna cut the crease. The reason I want you to take your time. The reason why I want you to take your time is just to make this wing part at the very end. With the brush, lightly strokes. So slowly keep applying the same color. Slowly keep packing on that color. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and use this Estee Lauder blending brush and number 25, and I'm just gonna blend that shade. Blend that shade. We're gonna go ahead and blend that shade upward. I'm gonna go ahead and use just any angled flat brush you have, and I'm gonna go ahead and use the shade Cypress Umber from the AnastasiaBeverlyHills Soft Glam palette. The same palette, and then we're gonna go ahead and go ahead and make a line on your crease area. Just follow your crease line. Yeah, just follow your crease line. And then we'll wing at the end, just like how you would do your liner. The other eye. Okay, like that. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and use this Morphe M433 brush. I'm just gonna go ahead and blend the shade again. So now I'm gonna go ahead and use that same AnastasiaBeverlyHills Soft Glam palette and using the shade Noir. And I'm gonna go ahead and use that same angle brush. And I'm gonna go ahead and now do the same thing. Take your time. And don't do the lines really harsh for the light strokes, because we are gonna blend that shade as well. Go ahead and blend that shade now. I'm actually gonna go ahead and grab the Morphe M408 brush. Come back with that Cypress Umber and just try to blend that shade. Just smudging it. And I'm gonna go back with Morphe. I'm gonna go ahead and back with that Morphe M433 brush and just go ahead and blend those two together. Just don't want that harsh line. We just want it to be everything nice and blended. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut my crease, and I'm gonna use this Alamar Cosmetics flat brush, and I'm gonna use this Tarte Cosmetics sharp tip concealer. You're gonna bring this out like this. You know, wing it out. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the same brush again. Just try to carefully go over that. Right above the concealer. Just so you won't lose that sharp. Just of that shadow. Remember, light strokes. Like that. Just light strokes. Just light strokes. You can even grab that Morphe brush, actually. The M506 brush. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and use the shade Orange Soda from that Soft Glam palette from Anastasia, and I'm gonna go ahead and apply that right here in the inner corner of my lid. Now I'm gonna go ahead and use this Morphe 3502 Second Nature palette. And I'm gonna use that same brush and use this shade here called Universal, which is this shade here. Apply that also over that shadow. Okay. go ahead and use this shade here. I'm gonna go ahead and use this shade Flux, this shade here. I'm applying that right here. That same brush. I'm gonna go ahead in the shade here, the shade Toast, this one here. I'm gonna go ahead and use the same shade Noir from the Soft Glam palette, Anastasia. I'm just gonna go ahead and put it together. Put that in the outer. I'm gonna go ahead and put that shade in the outer corner now and blend. Shades to blend together, so now I'm gonna go ahead and apply a liner, and I'm gonna use this Pretty Vulgar gel liner in the shade Blacklist, and also use this Sigma E05 brush or any liner brush you have. So with the liner, you also want to just take your time as well. Like myself, I'm not really good with liner. And we're going to go ahead and connect the liner with the rest of that wing. Go ahead and apply lashes, and I'm going to use these Cocoa lashes and this Style Tease. Also forgot to mention that I already applied my foundation, and the foundation I'm using today is a NARS foundation, the Natural Radiant Longwear foundation. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and apply my concealer and powder, and I'll be right back. Underneath my eye area, and I'm going to go back with that Morphe 3502 palette. And I'm going to go ahead and use the same shade here in the shade Toast. Grab that shade there. I'm going to go ahead and apply that in the very bottom. Put it on my lower lash line. Now I'm going to go ahead and water my waterline, and the eyeliner I'm going to use is a Sugar Cosmetics eyeliner pencil and Back to Black. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and go back with a Morphe M408 brush and go ahead and using that same shade Noir, black shade, placing that over that liner and smudging it. Also, I'm gonna wing it. Go ahead and wing that shade, connecting it with the top liner, just like so. It's giving you like a cat eye effect. So what I'm gonna do now is connect that liner and the bottom together. So I'm gonna go ahead. And I'm gonna go ahead and brush that excess powder off underneath the eyes. I'm gonna go ahead and apply my bottom mascara, and the mascara I'm gonna be using is It's Super Hair Mascara. So on the bottom. Now I'm gonna go ahead and contour, and I'm gonna use the KKW Beauty Powder Contour and Highlight Kit in the shade Medium. And I'm gonna go ahead and use that shade here, the lighter shade. I'm gonna go ahead and deepen that contour with the darker shade. I'm gonna go ahead and use a light powder blush, and I'm gonna use Benefit's Dandelion blush. I'm gonna go ahead and apply some highlight, and the highlight I'm gonna use is the AnastasiaBeverlyHills Breezy highlighter. I put not so much. She doesn't have highlighter, but I wanted to apply some highlight. So a little bit up here. So around. Okay, for my lips, I'm gonna line my lips with this Avondale lip liner from Lancome. Okay. Now I'm gonna go ahead and use this Kylie Cosmetics Exposed Liquid Lipstick. I'm gonna go with that La Saré Color Pop in the shade Sueño de Coco. Just gonna put like just a little bit in the lighter shade in the center of my lips. So this is a final look. hope you really enjoyed this video. And if you wanted to see more videos, go ahead and click the subscribe button. And I'll also appreciate if you can give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching.